All right. Yes, hello. Check microphone one, two. Let me hope we are all doing well. Let me hope you're all doing well. To all time traders, blessings, and to our brothers who are traders, but as well still managing their businesses. Just blessings. Now, as usual, I've come up with the weekly what? Weekly analysis, all weekly forecast, because we have to dive into our new work when we know what's really what's gonna happen. But I'm going to start with myinvesting.com. Myinvesting.com. So this is our investing.com. I just want us to look at the economic calendar, this calendar only. Then we see what's really gonna happen. Now, I just want us to see what we forecast for next week, starting on 17th. Then there are some other brothers of ours who are trading even on weekends. Now, starting on 17th, Monday, what are we anticipating? Bob will be speaking, and on USD, we have core retail sales. At what time? 8:30. 8:30, New York Open. So, retail sales, these are core. Last time I explained the difference between core and non-cores. So, you can go and check the previous week is a forecast. You learn more. Retail inventories ex auto, still, that will be 10. On Tuesday, what are we having? On Tuesday, I don't see any big move. However much there will be liquidity. Interest rate decisions on the Bank of Japan. So those ones will be trading JPY. Mwenyweze. CPI on Wednesday on Euro. Wednesday we are having CPI and we have to prepare for it if God wishes. Then crude oil inventory still on Wednesday. Crude oil inventories on the US dollar on Wednesday. And this news, it always affects the market. The London session before. Let's say there is a Tuesday. During Tuesday's London session, we shall expect some good big moves just because of this effect. And the day after, it behaves like Fed. It does behave like Fed. Now, forms, we're having forms, Fed interest rates still on Wednesday. So Wednesday is going to be an action-packed day. We're having a lot of events on Wednesday. Then on Thursday, what are we expecting? Interest rate decision, the CHF and the GBP shall have the interest rate decisions on the Bank of Japan, right? Initial jobless claims on the US dollar, then Philadelphia Fed manufacturing. I'm sorry for my noise background. Okay, let's proceed. My neighbor was over making a lot of noise. She was over shouting. Now, existing home sales. Then, what are we having on Friday? We are having nothing. I don't see any economic news, big moves on Friday. So I think if that is done, let's go to our technicals. So according to what I see on Bitcoin, let's start with a higher time frame, and it's gonna be the daily time frame. Let me try to refresh. It's not loading faster. Now this is a daily time frame. This is a daily time frame. Now, if you're to see, or if you're to look at this daily time frame, you can see that Bitcoin is in a bullish what? It's in a bullish trend. Some other people might technically decide that according to what I'm seeing here, this was just a liquidity sweep below here because we didn't expect, like we didn't get a candle closure. It didn't cross below this low candle border. I mean, that's what I mean in candle closure. So we just got wicks. We just did what? We just got weak. So some other people might think that the market is going up, but fundamentally, if you're to say that this market is, you will see that this market is still rolling down. Bitcoin, it's still rolling down, but what is the target? I expect it to return to these levels, all this green line, this level, right? This price level is where we're expecting it, but in most especially, it's in 76,000, I mean, right? This is the level, because after sweeping out that liquidity, this is the target, or the first priority target here before strong buys are considered on Bitcoin. You understand? On Bitcoin. You understand? That's what I'm looking at Bitcoin. Now let's first go to a lower time frame. We first see technically what are we experiencing. Actually, you can see that there was a stroke. This was a what? This was a buying level. This was a support level. This was a buying area. Sorry, I marked it a red area. This was a buying area because of this level. Consider this was a buying area, but alternatively, or if you're to say this is a selling area, this level here, this level here, that level is a selling level. If you're to see, unless the moment they break below it, we shall consider more what? More sales. And where are we expecting buys? Where are we expecting buys? Because this level was utilized once. For short-term buys, you will expect, like you will consider this level. But the moment we fail to hold that level and this level, still this level, because they failed to hold it and they just retested on it, they went up. The moment we fail to hold this level, then we'll consider more sales at this very level. Okay? Now let's look at Ethereum. This is Ethereum. This is Ethereum. That is Ethereum. And if you look at Ethereum, there is some good liquidity here, some volume build up, and most people might think that we are going up. But if we are to go up, consider this as your barrier, this level. Consider that level as your barrier. Then we shoot what? We shoot below. Because if you're to see, let me zoom in well. This was a break of market structure. And still, this was a break of market structure. On a 15 minutes time frame, change, you can see that this was still a break of market structure, but we haven't retraced. And if you look at these levels, this was the most preferred level for buys. And I think it respected it because if you look at this area, it has just been doing what? Been building up the liquidity. These areas, they were just doing what? Building up liquidity. And for someone who is technical enough, this level will be respected unless we break it. And if the moment we break it, let's consider sell at this very level. At that very level. That's where we should what? That's why we should consider what? Sales. At that very level, if we don't reach this level. But the moment we trigger this level, let's consider short positions. The moment we trigger this level, let's consider short positions. Hope I'm understood. Hope I'm understood. Now, let's look at Gold the Destroyer. This is Mr. Gold the Destroyer. This is a 15 minutes time frame. You can see that it's too bullish. It's too bullish. But yesterday we experienced a strong rejection from these other sides because it tested the 3,000 level per ounce, per one gold ounce. So gold did trace, and as you know, it formed what we call the Friday TGI profile. Look at Monday and look at Friday. That's what really happened. That's what really happened. It formed the Friday TGI profile. Yesterday morning, London session, like Friday, we made some money, but in the evening, we made some losses because I had anticipated a buy at this level, but it bought later retraced after buying. So, what the trend over? But according to my analysis, gold closed the week in a short-term downtrend. In a short-term downtrend yesterday. Here, it's downtrend here. And if you're to look at the thing, if you look at gold, gold has no business. The reason as to why it retraced, it hit an all-time high, which has never happened. Whether it happened before, I don't know. Okay. But before we proceed up, we shall receive or we shall get a correction, a simple correction below. And that's why it has been so indecisive yesterday. Because if it was to continue yesterday in its direction, we could have got it. But later, from the, as I told you, the Friday TGI profile, and after hitting this all-time high, it had to retrace. And that's why. But for buys, most people, I could highly consider this level below here. This level below, this bigger level. For those ones who are high me for buys on gold, because I couldn't tell you that risk from here you buy because it's still too playful. It's not deciding which direction it's going. And on a Monday, we might experience sales up to this level. Then before we proceed, before we do what? Before we proceed, look at the high monthly. This is the monthly candle. That's the monthly candle. And look at its open. It highlights a strong and a aggressive bullish moves. Look at this candle. Strong and aggressive what? Bullish moves. Okay? And if you have to look at this thing, let's look at the weekly chart. If you look at the thing, we might experience another strong bullish candle to the upside direction. But seriously, on Monday, I'm expecting buys at this level. Before we proceed up, I expect sells up to this level. Sells up to this level. And yesterday I was in the market because I saw this, because this was a selling position. But again, I saw another opportunity for a buy. I decided to enter for a buy. Later, it respected this level, and this level was breached. Just went down. But that's it. Now, we look at a US oil. This is a US oil. This is a US oil. And this was a buying level. That's why you see that the retracement, all everything, candle closures were above this level because this level was too powerful and strong. This level. That's why you saw this manipulation below, but candle closures were above this level. And if you're to see still, this level is working because it has just been neutralized 1, 2. We have to get its manipulation. Okay? We need its manipulation. This is a strong selling level. That's a strong selling level because why? This level pulled out liquidity. And so, it's at a 15 minutes time frame. And so, expect sales at this level, short-term sales. And in that process, this market will create another profile for our buys before enter buys Euro USD. This is Euro USD. And if you're to be looking at a Euro USD, these are strong buying levels. And I expect a correction at these two levels, at this level, because this was a selling area. I expect a correction at this level before we consider long positions. Okay? Before we consider long positions. Understand? Before we consider long positions. That's it. Look at this level closely. Look at that level closely. Let's look at GBP USD. Has overbuilt a lot of volume in these upper sides. There is a lot of volume in the upper sides. This is a strong buying level. However much this has been a buying level, but we might use them as selling levels in case we break below them. In case we break below them, right? The moment we break below them, USD CHF. This was a strong buying selling level here, And if it did so, still this one is a strong selling level. So we consider short positions. If you look at USD CHF, if we don't break above these levels, let's consider short positions. We consider short positions on USD CHF. Still, that analysis will work for you, that trend line, but let's consider short positions. Now, USD CHF. USD card. USD card. This is a USD card. Consider this has been a strong support level. Yeah. The moment we break below it, let's consider what? Short position. Jagala tulabeko ku 1 hour time frame. Want to look at this market on a hourly time frame. Just wait for your buys. For your buys. Consider these levels. For your strong buys on a USD card. And this level is going to be breached. And the moment we breach it, consider short positions to this level before we proceed up. Otherwise, is there anything else? Any pair USDJPY? We didn't talk about USDJPY. Okay. This is a USDJPY. This is a buying level, or this was a buying level. Let me first delete this line, this level. That's a buying level. And likewise to this level, it's a buying level because there is no value there. There is no valid what? Valid resistance at this level. So this is another buying level the moment we break above it. That's USDJPY, and you can see that it's kind of all trying to retrace, but there is a lot above this level. This was a selling level, strong selling level. So we don't know whether if this level broke, actually it resisted these levels, what next? Consider this as your buying level. The moment we break above it, that's a buying level. We retrace, you go up. Or we retest on it, go up. Otherwise, let me wish you a good day. Be blessed.